and welcome to my channel. So today I'm super excited because I'm going to be sharing with you guys my Sephora VIB Sale Recommendations. I'm also going to be sharing with you guys what I'm going to be picking up in the sale. So if you like videos like this, go ahead and give your girl a big thumbs up. That really helps me out. And of course, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do that as well. And let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty guys, so I'm just going to start out by suggesting this. So the products that you use on an everyday basis, so your skincare, your primers, your foundation, your brow products, things like that you go through really quick, I would highly recommend do an inventory of products that you have. Go through your makeup collection. Okay, what am I running low on? What do I use every single day? I cannot live without, cannot do my makeup without. Those are the items that you want to go ahead and stock up on. Maybe buy 2 of them, especially brow pencils. You know, you go through those like crazy. But I will have a fix for brows that you will not have to do your brows for every day. I've got a product here that it's amazing. But anyway, go ahead and pick up things like that, your skincare that you cannot live without. You know, especially those higher end skincare products, they are really pricey. So now's the time to go ahead, stock up, get 1, 2, whatever you think you'll need to last you. Of course, don't stock up on too much and then it may expire and then you're wasting your money, but get stuff that you know you're going to use. Like I said, do inventory and go through. That's what I have done, and I know there's some things that I definitely need to restock on. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But I just wanted to throw that out there. This is a great way to save you some money, and then later on when you do run out of that product, you're like, oh yeah, I got it, so I don't have to purchase it at full price. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and start with my recommendations. So I have got all these products in little categories and I'm just going to go. So starting with skincare and things like that. So lately I have been back on the Tatcha, the water cream. I absolutely love this moisturizer for daytime. It's really great for oily skin. It's very lightweight and it dries down fairly quickly. And it really does help with the pores. So I have been loving this. I would highly recommend it. It is one of those pricier items, so you're definitely going to want to pick something like this up during the sale. Another face cream that I have been obsessed with. I've had this for a while and I just haven't tested it or played with it, but I love it. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This is going to be great for you dry skin folks as well. I just use this at nighttime just because, you know, it's a little too much for me during the day, but at nighttime it's wonderful. It's amazing. It is like magic in a bottle. Magic in a jar. So I have really been loving this. Again, this is pretty pricey, so if you are interested in something like this, I would highly recommend it. But I think us oily skin folks as well as the dry skin people are going to love this. If you have oily skin, I would not recommend this for daytime, just nighttime, and you don't need a lot, so it's really going to last you a long time. So for the under eyes, there are 2 eye creams that I would definitely recommend. The first one is the Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm. This is just a smaller one that I have that I got in a little kit, but I have used this before. I absolutely love it. It is like a gel-like formula. It's really great. It really helps to target those like fine lines, which I don't know if this is the gel one. Yeah, it is. It just looks white in this container. But it is amazing. And if you get the full size of this, it's going to last you for a very long time. You don't need a lot. It's highly moisturizing, and I really have enjoyed that one. And the other one that I would recommend is this one by Glam Glow. This is the Glam Glow Bright Eyes. And this has got like a pink tint in there. So I use this in the daytime and that at the nighttime. Because it does have a tint in it, which of course you can't see, but it is kind of like a pinkish tint, so it's actually going to help to cancel out any darkness under your eyes, and it dries down fairly quickly, and it does give you a little luminosity under there. So those are the 2 eye creams that I would recommend for you to pick up during the sale. Also, by Dior, this is the Dior Micellar Milk No Rinse Cleanser. So I just hauled this, and you can, I mean, I've used it like to right here. but I love this stuff. So if I'm feeling lazy and I'm not wanting to wash my face completely at night, which sometimes it's like that, you know, this does a great job of getting off all your makeup, all your mascara, everything. It's amazing. You don't need a whole lot. I like this as well as the liquid water micellar, or the micellar water, but this has got, it's more of like a creamy milky consistency, so it kind of mimics a cleanser, but it does a great job of getting off all of your makeup and all of the nastiness from the day. So I have been loving that. I would highly recommend it. A toner that I would recommend is this one by Saturday Skin, and this has got 10% glycolic acid and it is pore controlling. So this is what it looks like. So this is going to help to target your pores. I use this after I cleanse my skin, after I go in with the Dior Micellar Milk Cleanser. I will go in with this, and this really helps to get off all the dirt of my face. It actually helps my pores. It does tingle a little bit, which I don't mind because I actually feel like it's working, but I have been loving this toner. Okay, so that is all of the skincare items. Of course, don't forget anything that you use on a regular, your cleansers or anything like that, go ahead and pick that up during the sale. All right, let's move on to hair. So I love Batiste from the drugstore, but if you're wanting to pick one up from Sephora from the sale, one to try one out, this one by IGK is amazing. This is the First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo. It's amazing. It really helps to get you through the day without having to wash your hair. It really soaks up all the oils. Something about the charcoal in here, it's amazing. This is definitely the dry shampoo I would recommend to pick up from Sephora. Also, if you are running low on your Olaplex or your shampoos, conditioners, things like that, now's the time. I absolutely love Olaplex. This is the Bond Maintenance Conditioner. I pair this with the shampoo. I do go back and forth between my extension shampoo and this, but I always come back to this. It's amazing. You don't need a whole lot, so this is going to last you a long time. Of course, we always run through conditioner quicker than shampoo, so I'll go ahead and stock up on the conditioner because this is a pricey shampoo and conditioner, but it's amazing. The shampoo, you use like a quarter size amount and it will lather all your hair. It lathers all my hair. It's amazing. So I would highly recommend this shampoo and conditioner. For heat protectant, I am obsessed with the Way Memory Mist. I have mentioned this in so many of my videos. It's amazing. I feel like it does really hold. So you spray this in your hair before you go in with straightener, curling it or anything like that, and it will make your curls last. It also protects your hair. When I'm wanting more volume in my hair, I always go in with the BB Hairdresser Invisible Oil Soft Texture Finishing Spray. So if you're looking for like a dry texture spray or anything like that, this is the one I would recommend. I'm almost out of it. I've been using it every single day. I absolutely love it. It really helps to amp up the volume and just give me that kind of beachy, sexy wave look, and I love it. Another heat protectant that I love, and this one actually you put on dry hair, and this is the BB Glow. So I have been loving this, and this is actually my third bottle of this, so it's really great. It helps to protect your hair. I do, since it is a wet formula, it's not an aerosol, I do spray it in my hair and let it dry first before going straight in with a heat tool, but I'm telling you guys, it's amazing. It really protects your hair from the heat, and it really gives you a smoothing effect. Vitamins that I would recommend for your hair are these by Hum. These are the Hair Sweet Hair Gummies with Benefits. They taste amazing. I've already went through one bottle and I love them. All the stuff you need for your hair is in here. It's got 5,000 mcgs of biotin, which is half of your daily amount, so you can have up to 10,000. So if you just supplement this with a biotin, you know, just a standard biotin vitamin of that milligram, then you can get your full daily potential. But I really like this vitamin. I have incorporated it into my routine and I love it, and they taste great. It's like a snack before I go to bed, so I love that. Alright, speaking of hair, now I have not reviewed this, guys, but I had to throw this in here. I know it's crazy, but I actually bought mine from Ulta. and I'll tell you why. So this is the Dyson Straightener. Yes, it's fancy. It comes with a little stand like so, and you can use it. So all you have to do is charge it, and you charge it from the back right here, and then you can use your straightener without it, you know, wireless or whatever. So it is $499. It's stupid expensive. I have the Dyson hair dryer, absolutely love it. When I saw this, I was like, yes, I want it. But so anyway, Ulta sells this as well. And with their reward program, I had $300 in rewards, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna use it and get this. So I ended up spending $200 on this, which is what I normally spend on my straighteners and curling irons and things like that. So it wasn't that bad, but guys, this is amazing. I don't know what it is about it, but it straightens my hair, but it doesn't, like, I don't smell it burning my hair. It really smooths everything out. Your hair's gonna stay straight for a few days. You're not gonna have to straighten every single day. And it's like it makes your hair feel really soft after you straighten it. It's really weird, I don't know, but I really have been enjoying it. I really like it, and I would highly recommend it if it's something that is on your wish list, if you're needing a new one. I love it. And of course, if you don't like it, you can always take it back, but now is the time to get something like that. All right, and for curling irons, this is my very, very, very favorite curling iron. This is the T3. So this is actually the one where you can remove the barrel and put on, it comes with 3. So I don't know what it is about this, but I don't have to straighten my hair before I curl my hair like I used to. So I can actually just go in, curl my hair. It has the same smoothing effect as the Dyson, but it's amazing. Mine is really dirty. I use it all the time, and I think this is the 1.5 inch if I'm not mistaken, but this is the one I use every single day. I love it, highly recommend it. Of course, it is a more pricier curling iron, but it does amazing, and your curls are gonna last for days. I'm telling you right now, I've not curled my hair in 3 days, so this is what it is. I mean, I sprayed some like dry some of this in there before I started filming, but I'm telling you, it really holds the curl. It gives you that smooth, bouncy curl. It's amazing. So highly recommend that if you're looking for a curling iron. All right, on to the makeup. So for eyeshadow palettes, this is the time that you want to pick up your Natasha Denona palettes, your Charlotte Tilbury palettes, your, really expensive high-end palettes, if that's something on your wish list, something that you're really wanting. So I just pulled out this Natasha Denona Love palettes just because that's what I had in front of me. But I really like the Sunset palette, the Sunrise palette, and the Viva palette. Those are my ones that I would highly recommend. The Viva palette is like your everyday palette. It's got your neutrals in there. Mine is all busted up. That's why I didn't show it on camera. It's a mess. I've hit pan on several of the shades, but that is the main one from her that I would recommend. But if you wanted to go with a smaller one, the Sunrise palette and the Love palette are both at $65, I think. And anyway, highly recommend those. Her shadows are amazing, highly pigmented. Another one that I would recommend is this Pillow Talk palette by Charlotte Tilbury. So this, I actually use these shades pretty often in the middle, and then this one on the end. It's an amazing shimmer, highly pigmented, but super pricey. I think this is like 75 bucks. So if this was on your wish list, I would highly recommend it. It's great. I've actually reviewed this palette as well. So it's all on my video on my channel if you're interested in watching those reviews, but I really enjoyed that. Another palette, which is a newer palette that I have been loving and using every single day, is this Too Faced the Natural Nudes palette. Love it. There's not a shade in here that I don't like. This is just going to be your everyday palette, something that you can go to. You know it's not going to fail you. You can throw one in the crease and good to go, or use a shimmer. It's got your cream matte in here as well, and I absolutely love it. So those are the palettes that I would recommend. Moving on to face powders. So I absolutely love the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. This is amazing. Love it. It does really give you that airbrush filter effect. It's great. Another face powder that I would highly recommend if you have oily skin is the Bite Beauty. This is the Changemaker pressed powder. It is amazing at like controlling your oil all day. It's got volcanic ash in there, I'm pretty sure. It is amazing. So I alternate between the Charlotte Tilbury and the Bite Beauty, but they're both amazing. But if you have oily skin, I would steer more towards the Bite Beauty just because of that extra ingredient that they have in there. It does work wonders. I will link my review to the foundation and this powder up here in the cards. You've got to see it. You got to see my reaction at the end. I was blown away. It's amazing. You got to try it. Also, for setting powder, the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. I can't go without this, guys. I absolutely love it. So I actually go in with the translucent and the medium deep, I think is the shade, in the perimeters of my face every single day. But you don't have to be extra like that, and you can just use this all over. It does wonders. It like smooths everything out. It's like the perfect consistency. I love this stuff, so I cannot go without it. I highly recommend it if you're looking for a translucent powder to set your concealer, set your face, whatever. This is amazing. So next is concealer. The first things first is this. I go in with this every single day before I go in with concealer. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away under eye something. But this is great. This is in the shade number 1, and it does great for me. It's got that peachy tint. There are 3 shades that you can pick from depending on your skin tone. I like the fair one just because I really like that brightened effect, but it really does a great job of canceling out any dark circles under your eyes. Next, concealer I've been using every single day is the Airbrush Flawless. What is this called? It's the Airbrush Concealer. I forgot what it's called, but it's amazing. It's super full coverage. I mean, I just do swipes now. Like I was like filling in like a full triangle under my eye. I definitely don't have to do that anymore. It is super full coverage. Looks great in between my eyes, or in the center of my face and under my eyes. Highly recommend it. Another concealer that I would definitely recommend checking out during the sale is the Pat McGrath. This is the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer, and it is super full coverage. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. I actually reviewed this as well too. So those are the two that I would highly recommend. Something I've been doing during this, you know, having the little extra time at home, I have been carving out my brows sometimes. And to do that, I've been going in with the Nars. This is the Soft Matte Complete Conceal, and it just does a great job of carving all of that out. Also, if you have any blemishes, I will go over that as well with this concealer. I have it in light 2.75, and it's perfect. It's not like too bright white, not too dark. It's perfect for me. So absolutely love this stuff, and it's going to last you a while. So if you're looking for a pot concealer, this is the one I would recommend. Great coverage as well. Speaking of under eyes, Pat McGrath launched these new under eye powders. It's amazing. I always go in with like a lighter powder in the center of my face and under my eyes at the end of my makeup routine, just to give me that brightened effect. And this is what I have been using every single day. I actually have it in the lightest shade, and I have it on today. So as you can see, it looks scary in the pan, but once you put it on, it really just blends in with your skin. It's not gonna be like stark white under there. So highly recommend this as well. Also, you could just use this and not go in with translucent powder if you didn't want to. You could just go in with the concealer and then set it with this, and it would do great too. I've tried it both ways. All right, speaking of primers, so I have got several primers here. One that I went through, this is empty. so I've got to back up. But I'm going to get another one. This is the By Beauty, the Changemaker primer. This is for normal to oily skin. They do have one for normal to dry skin as well. But this, guys, it really helps to control my oils through the day. Absolutely love it. It's amazing. So highly recommend this if you have oily skin. Another one for blurring out your pores is this Laura Mercier blurring primer. It does amazing. And I have used a lot of this, and I mean, I'm still good on it. So it's going to last you a while. You don't need a whole lot, but it has a wonderful blurring effect. Another pore filling primer, it's more pricey and something I would definitely pick up during the sale, is this Dr. Brandt Pores No More. This is an oldie but a goodie. This has been around for a while, but it does a great job, guys, of really filling in those pores, and it actually has a tint in there as well. So sometimes I just throw this on my face, like my whole face, and go out the door just to kind of give me, you know, like a smooth effect, I guess. But I absolutely love this stuff. But again, it is pretty pricey. If you're looking for a mattifying primer, I'm still obsessed with the Fenty Beauty. This is the True Matte Primer. It is another great primer for controlling your oils, and I would really recommend that one. Another primer that I love for smoothing everything out, it does a great job, is the Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas. I actually just reviewed this. It doesn't really do a great job of controlling your oil, but again, it really does a great job of smoothing everything out. It actually has skincare benefits in there. It's going to help to improve your wrinkles over time, your fine lines, and all of that good stuff. So there are a lot of good qualities in this primer. Highly recommend it. I think if you have dry skin, you're going to love this. Two things that I have been loving, even though I do have oily skin, I have been absolutely loving the Nars, the Tennant Glow Booster. Going in with this before my foundation just to give me a little glow underneath. That, as well as the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. So I actually like both of these. I don't like one more than the other. It's just your personal preference. But I would highly recommend either one of these if you're looking for something like that. They're both amazing, and they all have different shades. So you're definitely going to be able to find a shade in either one that fits your skin tone. So moving on to foundation. I don't have that many foundations because I'm kind of stuck on these. And the first one is the By Beauty, the Changemaker foundation. Again, absolutely love this. You've got to see my review of it if you have oily skin. It's amazing. Highly recommend it. Great coverage. It wears for a very long time. It just withholds your oil. It's amazing. So using this with the powder, with the primer, game changer for oily skin folks. So highly recommend that. Actually, I'm really loving this Pat McGrath, this Sublime Skin Fetish Perfection foundation. I would highly recommend this. It's amazing. The coverage actually isn't bad. I didn't think the coverage was going to be that great, but it is. So I use this with my Juno & Co sponge to really amp up the coverage. And I'm telling you what, guys, this lasts all day long. It's amazing. And something kind of, I don't know, something I don't like about it is the shade range. It's super hard to find a shade. Some are a little orange, some are a little orange, and some are a little neutral. So I actually had to find in medium 18, which is a little dark for me, but the undertone is perfect. So I actually love this foundation. I absolutely love it. I have been using this on a daily basis. So highly recommend that. Even if you have oily skin, I would recommend this. So I've been loving that, and I've actually been mixing this one with another one of my recommendations, which is the YSL All Hours foundation. So if you want to mix these two, which is what I did today, they're bomb. But you can wear them on their own as well. This has been my holy grail, one of my favorites for years since it launched. And I just cannot say enough good things about it. If you have oily skin, you're going to love this stuff. It gives you the most flawless, full coverage finish. It's amazing. I love it. Lasts all day. Highly recommend. Another one is the Airbrush Flawless Finish by Charlotte Tilbury. This is my second bottle, and I very ever rarely go through a full bottle of foundation, but this one I have. This is going to be your most full coverage foundation from my recommendations. But again, it's going to give you that smooth, flawless finish. You're going to absolutely be obsessed with it. I'm telling you guys, this is the way to go. But anyway, I absolutely love this foundation. Highly recommend it. I promise you, you will love it too. It's amazing. So, for those days where you're not wanting to be like super full coverage, super full glam, but you want something to kind of even out your skin tone, this Givenchy, or Givenchy, however you want to say it, this Tint Couture City Balm. It actually has an SPF of 25. This is amazing, and actually the coverage is pretty good. Like, I had to run out somewhere really quick, but my self-tan, I was looking all crazy. So I was like, I need something on this face. So I found this that I had, and I was going to test it out, but I was like, let me just try it. I really didn't have high hopes, but I took this with a brush, quickly just put it all over my face, and I was like, wow, the coverage is amazing, and all day long it lasted. It looked great, so I would really recommend this. If you're looking for something a little lighter on the coverage and give you a little bit SPF, this is the way to go. For perfumes, whatever perfume that you like, I would go ahead and pick it up during the sale. Perfumes are not very cheap, but my very, very favorite is the Carolina Herrera. This is the Good Girl. I actually hauled a set in my last video. So normally I get the one that has the like clear toe, but I've been loving this one as well. So either one I would highly recommend. I absolutely love this. I'm going to be picking up another bottle just to have it because perfume very rarely goes on sale, and I wear this every single day. So if you're looking for a new perfume, I'm telling you, check out Carolina Herrera Good Girl collection. It's amazing. It's bomb. You're going to get compliments on your smell everywhere you go, I promise. Alright, so for bronzers, I don't have it over here, but I did want to mention the Tom Ford, the Traceless Stick Foundation. I use that all the time to contour my face to help bronze. I used it today. It's amazing. It is stupid expensive, so if you were looking for something like that, I would recommend picking it up. But if you wanted something more on the, not as expensive side, I would definitely recommend the Tarte. This is the cream bronzer they just launched. It is amazing. They have 3 shades. This is Seychelles. I don't know, that's so funny. But anyway, it's great. Highly pigmented, blends out like a dream. It's amazing. Absolutely love this cream bronzer. So I would highly recommend that. And for powder or contour, I guess, I would go in, or you could actually bronze with this, but this is new by Guerlain, and this is the Terracotta Matte, and this is in the shade medium. It's showing up a little lighter on camera, but you could use this to bronze or contour. I think they promoted it as a contour, but I've used it both ways and absolutely love it. Also, I would recommend the regular Terracotta Bronzer by Guerlain. This is number 4, so it's kind of got like that red tint, but I highly recommend it. Beautiful pigmentation. It goes on your face just so smoothly. It's amazing. It's really going to bronze up everything and just give you that sun-kissed glow. Love this. I've been loving this bronzer for a long time. Alright, next, this is kind of like your cheek face products. I've been loving this one by Benefit. This is the Cheek Stars. So another contour is in here. You could contour with Hoola or bronze with it either way. Also, I've been loving the Sugar Bomb blush. The cookie highlight, it's a little too much for me, but I know a lot of people love it. It is in here, and I've been loving these blushes as well. So I love this. They also have smaller little palettes like this, so you don't have to get the full thing if you already have Hoola or Georgia or whatever, or the cookie highlight, but you can pick it up in a smaller version, but I would highly recommend this. It's great for travel. once we're able to travel. It's a lot of products in one, and been using this every single day since I got it. I love it. Another kind of face palette that I've been obsessed with is this one by Too Faced. So this is Turn Up the Light. So you have got like your soft focus powder in the middle, and then you have kind of a not as intense highlight over here, and then you've got Dazzle, which is like boom in your face, I'm here, you see me. But anyway, I've been loving this. The soft focus powder again is great for putting in the center of your face to really smooth everything out. I didn't really see any luminosity, I just really saw a smoothing soft focus effect when using that in the center of my face. So love the highlight and those the soft focus powder in that. Another little blush and highlight palette that I don't see many people talk about is this from Sephora. So this is the Sephora Trio face palette in Dare. And this blush, you better be careful with it because it is super pigmented. And the highlight is beautiful as well. So you've got kind of more of like a matte blush, and then you've got one that has a little bit of a sheen to it, and then a pretty highlight. And I absolutely love this little trio right here. It's amazing. Highly recommend that as well. Alright, so for brows. You see my brows? They have been on for 3 days. No lie. This is what I've used. The Urban Decay Inked Brow. It's amazing. So you put it on, let it dry. I don't care what you do. Wash your face at night. Act like normal. That's what I've been doing. And it has been staying on. If I do use a wipe or something like that, I kind of avoid that area. But oh my gosh, and even when it starts kind of coming off, all you need to do is go in with a pencil, which this pencil is the Brow Beater. Oh my gosh, guys, absolutely love it. It's super creamy. I don't know if I just had to use it a little bit more, or this is the Cafe Kitten. So in my review, I did the brown sugar shade, and it was a little stiff, but the Cafe Kitten is very, very creamy. So I don't know what the difference is. Maybe I was pressing harder with that to try to get more payoff, and this one's a little darker. But these two are my new brow favorites. The Inked Brow, amazing. And now I just use the brush in here and line out my brow and then fill it in with like little hair-like strokes. I'm telling you guys, it's gonna last you forever. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's in here. It's magic. But I absolutely love it. I would highly recommend it. I had mine in Neutral Nana. Yes. And I love it. So there's my brows. I feel like my brows have never looked better. I can't wait to like come up here and do my makeup in the mornings because I'm like, I don't have to do brows today. Yay! So, and it's super easy to do as well once you first do it, super fast. And also now is a great time to go ahead and pick up your brow gels. The Anastasia brow gel is my favorite. I've got to pick one up for myself as well. So for mascaras, I would recommend the Tom Ford Badass Mascara. Love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. And the other one is by Givenchy. This is the Volume Disturbed. Those are my two high-end mascaras I absolutely love. Very, very pricey, but I'm telling you guys, these mascaras are bomb. No lashes, whatever. This is what you want to use. I use these when I don't wear false lashes and I really want my real lashes to look really pumped up, volumized, you know, thickened and all of that good stuff. These definitely do the job for me. A eyeliner that I would recommend is this one by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Rock and Kohl Iconic Liquid Eye Pencil. This is so creamy. So I've started putting on false lashes. So I just do this in the waterline of my upper lash line just so it helps to blend the, you know, my lashes with the falsies. And it's so creamy. It does a great job. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I absolutely love this. This was like a little sample size I got, but I'm going to be picking up a big one because it's bomb. For lipsticks, I would recommend picking up any lipstick color that you want from Pat McGrath. I love all of them. The Matte Trace are my favorites. Of course, they're very pricey, but the formula is amazing. Also, Charlotte Tilbury, I would pick up whatever color you wanted from her because All of her formulas across the board are amazing. Color scheme's beautiful. I just put 2 in here just so I could show you guys, but these are 2 that I would definitely recommend. And the new Gucci matte lipsticks. These are one of my favorites. So it really goes on smooth. The color payoff is definitely there. Absolutely obsessed with it. And look at the packaging. It's just gorgeous. And the one from It Cosmetics. These are the new Pillow Talk. Oh my gosh, amazing. That's what I'm wearing today is Vision. Absolutely love these. They're like a cream to matte formula. Highly recommend. The It Cosmetics lipstick and the Smashbox are very similar in formula. So I have been loving both of these. This one's also a cream to matte formula. It goes on very, very hydrating and then dries down to a very comfortable matte. And if you're wanting to splurge a little bit on a lip balm, I would recommend the Gucci one. This is like the brightest red they have. Very, very moisturizing, does give you a little lip tint, and absolutely love it. And I love the packaging. Alright guys, and lastly, I just want to mention a couple of false lashes that I have been loving from Sephora. I actually really love the ones at the drugstore because the band is so thin. And I've got some more high-end ones, but the band is thicker and it's really more difficult for me right now. I'm just kind of a beginner at applying them, but I found 2 styles that have a very thin band and I have been loving these. I actually got, these are my backups, but this is the Light Mink by Lily Lash. You see the band is pretty thin. And then another one is the Light Mink, oh this is in Goddess and this is in Miami Light. So again, the band is very, very thin on this one as well. So those are the 2 styles that I have found at Sephora that I would recommend. The band is very flexible and very easy to apply. Also, if you, I was using tweezers to apply when I first started doing it, until I found this little tool, which is sold at Sephora, and it's by Velour. And this is what it is. It is amazing. It's a lifesaver. You just, it's amazing. And then you just clamp your lashes with your real lashes with this. It's not, you're not gonna poke your eye with this. And then on the other end, you have like a little brush. So then you just brush your real lashes into the falsies. It really helps to blend them once you mash them. Absolutely love this tool. It saved me so much time in the mornings using this versus tweezers. So when I first started applying false lashes, I was using those big KitchenAid scissors trying to cut little lash bands. Not a good idea. So I actually picked these up from Sephora. I think these are Velour and they are, or maybe they're Lily Lash. I'll link them below for you guys. But these are amazing. They actually have a little curve on them, so it makes them a lot easier to cut your lashes with and make sure you don't cut off too much. But these come in so handy and they just do a great job of cutting the lash. So if you need some scissors, these are the ones I would recommend. So guys, that was my recommendations for the Sephora VIB sale coming up in the next couple of days. Also, I wanted to mention some things that I'm going to be picking up. So you know Nars has just launched their summer bronze collection, and I've been wanting that bronzer highlight and all of that, but I've been holding out. So I'm definitely going to be picking up some newer items to review for you guys during the sale. The Nars bronzer highlight is definitely on my list. I'm also going to be restocking on my face primers. So I'm also going to be restocking on my setting sprays, which I forgot to mention in the video. But this one by Makeup Forever, the Light Velvet Air, is my holy grail. This is amazing. This does me better than the Urban Decay De-Slick, Urban Decay All Nighter. If you have oily skin, this is what you need. It's amazing. So I'm going to be restocking on that. I'm kind of low on it. Also on my skincare, moisturizers, foundations that I go through, I'm going to be restocking on that. Hair care products. So another thing that I would recommend for you guys that I forgot to mention is the Sephora or the Beauty Blender Solid Pro. This stuff is super expensive, but it does amazing. I actually bought the Cinema Secrets thinking that it was going to do the same job, No, it does not. It's not as good. This is the way to go. It's my absolute favorite, so I'm definitely going to be restocking on this because it's great. But anyway, restocking on that. Vitamins, my Tom Ford Traceless Stick Foundation because I go through it I use it every single day. And my Laura Mercier powders, as well as the Charlotte Tilbury. So mainly everything that I recommended to you guys, whatever I'm running low on, that is what I'm going to be picking up in the sale. And then any new items that I see on the new arrival list, I'm definitely going to be picking up as well, so I can review for you guys. So anyway, that is my recommendations for you guys. Those are some things that I'm going to be picking up for myself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave me a comment, let me know, and I can definitely do these every single time Sephora is getting ready to have a sale. Also, if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to do that as well. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. Stay healthy, and I will see you guys in my next ones. Bye.